cheese ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass I'm puffy. I got the whole block bumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it.
And today our guest is none other than the coach of last week's Lock of the Week, Jamall Emmers. The coach of the week before's Underdog Player of the Week, Chris Taco Padilla. A man who won't let no pagan tell him how to do his fucking job. The Warchief, Christopher Cully.
What the fuck is cracking, fam? Let's get this shit going, bro. I've been waiting for this, man.
That's good, brother. I'm blessed to have you on call, bro. Fresh off back-to-back wins. One in London, one in Mexico. Talk to me, bro. How you feeling? How's it feel going back home seeing the fam?
Honestly, bro, this shit's a vibe, man. I'm glad to be home, dog. I'm glad to be back with my guys cooking. I'm back to be, here with my kids. But honestly, dog, I'm glad I got to fucking tell everybody I told you so.
That's always a good feeling, man. There's no better feeling than that, right?
Yeah, man. Like, bro, okay, so I'm a coach in one of the wildest scenes in martial arts right now. You got to understand, I'm in California, bro. It's the Wild West, bro. Like, if you want to make it, you got to be good in the Wild West. Everybody knows that, man. You got to come out to Cali. You got to fight in Vegas. You got to hit Arizona. And those are our neighbors, dog. Those are we got to fight all the fucking time. So you know how many guys I see get washed out? Like straight monsters just get washed out because they don't have the support.
Right.
They don't have the money to keep training. All types of shit like that, bro. It broke my heart, G, because like damn, bro. I've seen so many lame dudes get on, bro. They don't even deserve to be there, bro.
Yo.
Don't even deserve it. Not even. And then I see these kids like dying over this shit. Like the shit they talk about on the internet, the shit these fools be posting about. I seen these kids do it, bro, from amateur to pro. So I'm like, man, I got to get my boys on. I got to get them cracking. I got to update them to how the game's changing. And hell yeah, man, it feels good to show the world, like, yeah, bro, you can do it out the trunk.
Yep.
You don't need no major distribution, no label, Death Row Records, motherfucker, bro.
There you go. I love it, bro. I love it.
Man.
So, bro, on this channel, we go straight for the fucking juice, bro. We don't skip no bullshit. All right?
All right.
So I got to ask you straight.
Hey.
Tell us what happened after the Emmers fight, man. What's the beef between you and the other coach? What went down there? Give me the inside scoop. Exclusive.
I'm going to keep it 1,000, bro. Me and the coach, he asked me for help with Emmers before the Dennis Bajuka fight. Tough fight, man. It was a tough fight to coach against. And me, personally, bro, I've been doing martial arts, mixed martial arts, professional Muay Thai, professional kickboxing since I was like 14, dog. So like striking, especially on different platforms, is what I'm good at, bro. It's what I watch. And so when he hit me up, I'm fresh off coaching a bunch of amateurs to a championship, bunch of kids from East Los to championships, trying to get them onto the regional scene. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll take a break and take them on. But I'm cooking this kid taco. And he was like, bet. And I let him know, man, like, I'm the striking coach. This is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to run it. This is my program. It don't change for nobody. Okay. Every fight, he was like counter coaching against me, man. And I know it's like, he didn't want to give up the helm, but you see how the fight game's changing, bro. It's not the same shit, you know?
Yeah, it's evolving.
Yeah, fast now, because now we're seeing, I'm 39. So now the kid that was in my cardio kickboxing class with his mom when he was 5 is now fighting on a regional scene, about to go pro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, hold on. They've been watching us and building on our data, bro, to beat us. And so I'm telling this guy this, and he's still running the old game. And I know it's because as a coach, you hold on to past flames. He was Bobby Green's coach. I think he got his big wave off of Bobby when Bobby was blowing up, man. And that's good for him, bro. But Emmers and Bobby aren't the same type of fighter. They're not. They're just not. And then when I was watching Emmers' previous fights, I noticed he was leaving a lot of shit on the table. A lot of finishes, a lot of attacks, a lot of stuff on the table. So I said, man, if I could tweak these things, tighten them up, and get him in camp with my team, then he can use these skills against the best in the world. And boom, knocks Bajuka out in the first round.
Right.
He listened to me, and it went exactly how I said it would, although the coach was counter coaching. So boom, we had an argument. Said, don't do that again. Let me do my thing. You paid me for this gig, man. I'm taking time away from my family. He said he understood. Next fight, he does it worse, man. And the Nate Landwehr fight, bro. And Jamall Emmers is my fucking brother, dog. Like, that's my boy. That's my boy. So the game plan was to bleed him in the first, just mess him up bad in the first, and make him get off the mat, knock him down, make him get up, because we knew he had knockout power, especially in his looping shots.
Right.
And in the second round, we go for the kill. I was hoping for a TKO or submission. I was hoping for him to shelf the legs and blast his head like he's been doing. And when he gets to the moment where he starts dropping them, like we called, His coach is screaming, "Go, go, 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 go!" And Emmers rushes in and gets slept by Landwehr, bro. I had to go pick my brother up off the mat that night, G.
Yeah.
Like, people don't know how bad that shit hurt, bro. That shit gutted me, bro. In front of the world, bro. I had to go pick my brother up off the ground, man. I had to go talk to his fucking pops, G. I had to talk to his mom. Like, that shit burned me. So I told him, never again, G. Never a fucking again. You hired me to do this job. You got to trust me to do this job. I will not let you down. I will not let you down. So my boy Taco is blowing up, as we told everybody he would. And then we get the call, bro. Imagine this fucking call. Chris Taco Padilla, you're fighting Jai Herbert in London. What the fuck? We're already like, okay, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Then we get to this fucking this fight. And he's already trying to counter coach like the last one. And I tell him, I think it was Wednesday, I say, hey man, this is the game plan. Do you agree? Yes. Emmers agrees. Yes. His management agrees. Taco just fucking fought in London and won. And now we have to fly a week across to Mexico City at a higher elevation to help our teammate, because we are not going to let him. We're not letting that shit happen twice, bro. You will not spin the block on us twice, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
So boom, get there. He's tripping. Low key doesn't like, I guess, what he thinks the game plan is. He wasn't in camp with us. Whatever. We all agree it's going down this way. You know what I'm saying? Boom. We get to the corner and he's like mad nervous, man. And I know it's
who's nervous.
Jake, the coach, Bobby Green's
coach. All right, yeah.
Feel me? So like, boom, he's mad nervous in my opinion. And I know it's because he cares about Emmers, but also, mind you, this is a contract re-signing fight.
Right.
So like, this is all or nothing, brother. We need it big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So boom, shake that nervous shit off. Taco got my 6. I hear him and Taco shuffling while I'm coaching, because I think he wants him to take him down or do something that's just not in the game plan. And we already had a game plan to cook. We know how to cook a black belt, bro.
Yeah.
We know how to cook a black belt. So boom, game plan goes flawless. And if you look at the first, second, and third fight, they all look the same up until one key point. Emmers rushing in.
Yeah.
This first one, he slept the guy, didn't have to rush. The second one, he rushed in, got caught. This third one, he let the guy up, and look what happens.
Yep.
He finished him flawlessly.
Yeah, no.
So boom.
I was screaming at that KO. That was such a clean knockout.
Clean, bro. And it's everything we worked on, you know? And I don't want to give up too much of our juice, but like, yeah, that's exactly our framework. What you saw is jumpy kickboxing. What you saw is 20 years of our style. Fight. You know, you see the same thing with Chris Padilla, the way we break down strikers. It's 20 years of knowledge, you know?
Right.
And I still call Frank Buchanan, my kickboxing coach, for questions. Savant Young, Pete Spratt, Yves Edwards. I still talk to my coaches, dog. Romy Aram, David Avila. You know what I'm saying? I still holler at these guys, bro, because yeah, they had the knowledge to get us there. Of course, I'm gonna pick their brain and try to expand on it.
Yeah.
You know? But I noticed that and correct me if I'm wrong, but it felt like it was just hard to see a black guy in the front seat for him, bro. And I love Mans, but I think the culture shock of it fucked him up.
Yeah.
That's fine. And that's fine and dandy, but look at the results, man. A win is a win. Money's money. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So yeah, all love to my man though, Bobby Green's pops. I ain't got no ill will. It's just it comes a point where motherfuckers is tired of fighting for something they own, bro. Like, I knew the game plan, I wrote it. It was on my fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? So like, I didn't need nobody trying to come in and tell me how to do me.
Yeah. You know? Especially if that's something he was doing on previous fights.
Yeah, man. And imagine how that shit feels being a coach across multiple different platforms, MMA, Muay Thai, and kickboxing right now. And I fought simultaneously the same sports, man. So it's like, I don't need to really hear from a guy that didn't do it, bro. Straight up. Like, I did it. Let me cook, you know? But it is what it is. God bless him, man. We're still working, we're still cooking. After the fights, we came to a cool understanding that shit has to go. I'm gonna let him keep doing his grappling and his coaching and his mentorship. He's Jamall's coach, man. I respect that shit. He got him in the show, G. I respect that shit. You know, I love that. But now it's my job to keep his ass in there, G. Yeah. Keep him in there, you know? And I ain't gonna let the MMA game evolve on him. I'm not. He's gonna keep evolving. He's gonna keep scoring knockouts. And that's just 50% of what I think Emmers really has. He hasn't even showed you guys his kicks and knees yet. The one he hit him with drained him. You know, that's the type of shit we're working on, man.
No, I like it. I like to see it. Another question though, because you mentioned it happened since the fucking bazooka fight, right?
Right.
So I'm wondering, like, is this something that maybe happens commonly between coaches? Like, is this something you've seen before? Other coaches that you may know have experienced before between like two coaches kind of going against each other on the sidelines?
Are you ready for this conversation?
I'm asking you for a reason, brother.
Oh, okay. Let me smoke first because this is a real conversation.
All right, I'm gonna start my shit up too then.
This ain't one of them old cookie cutter combos. Because if we're gonna talk about the reality of coaching, bro, yes. Hold
This is
on.
what I have you on the show for, my man.
All right, then we here then. Hold on.
All right, I'm gonna have to switch my mask though. I don't know how I'm gonna smoke through this shit with the teeth here.
That's why I went with the Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna put the Venom on.
Now we're fucking twinning, and now I can smoke
Here we go.
comfortably.
Here we go.
All right, bro, talk to me.
And I'm saying this on behalf of all the independent coaches.
Yep.
These fucking gym owners are weird, bro. These fucking gym owners are weird, dog. So what happens is 9 times out of 10, you'll see a winning team, but you won't see the coach that's actually doing the fucking work. You won't. Okay.
What you mean by that?
So I'll use myself. I was in a gym post-pandemic. I went to the owner and said, hey, man, I got clients. I've been having clients for a long time. I'm going to bring them here and run them. How much is it for me to use the space? I got my own brand, everything. I sell merch, bro. I do my own thing. I don't bother nobody. They'll give me a price. Cool. Bam, I'll pay it. And I'll be running my guys. We'll be doing well. And then they'll be like, hey, can my guys jump in? And how's that going to work? Run a class. Okay, I'll run a class. I'll teach you guys what we're working on a little bit. But you think that would come with respect of, now you have a place in this gym, right?
Yeah.
What these owners will do is they'll try to snatch your clients and then kick you out.
That's crazy.
And it's usually from the Brazilian jiu-jitsu or mixed martial arts side.
And this happens all over America? Or
I can only speak for Southern California and like different experiences I've met in different gyms. But there's a reason why mad gyms break up, bro.
Right.
And so usually what I've seen in my experience is the guy, similar to myself, doesn't have the money to open up his own space. Okay. So what happens is he'll go looking for spaces to rent to run his program just so a couple fighters can get their shit off.
Right.
Exchange will have to either teach classes, represent a gym. I've even been asked to change my logo and name to a gym for me to work there, even though I've been doing this independently for damn near 20 years.
Damn.
Okay. So, hey, Jamall. Hey. It's my boy Emmers right here. He just pulled up. I'm on the MMA Mystic podcast.
What's happening, Jamall?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, it's my homie right here, bro.
Yo, I cashed out on the knockout, brother. First round knockout, bro. So I'm going to just say I appreciate you for that. Big shout out, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
Yeah, that's how we get down, bro. Hey,
God bless.
Rape on, bro. We out here repping.
There you go.
So, boom. You'll find a space that's good. And then things I've had to deal with is coaches making sexual advances at female clients making sexual advances at fighters being like the guys who are coming in to work out being weirdos or fanboys and doing wild shit or introducing the fighters to wild experiences. Like, hey, man, my dad owns a strip club. Come hang out. Like, don't hang out with this nigga. His daddy owns a strip club. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, so shit like that, you got to constantly deal with. And I'm just an independent coach. So as I was seeing it happen, go on, what I said is, fuck it, I'm going to privatize. So I privatize, have my own set of clients, own set of rules, have my own code of conduct. I bring it to a gym, they sign it, and I still get that weird shit, bro. So what happens is the stigma is if you don't have a gym, then you can't possibly be a good coach, right?
Right.
There's so many dorks that got money, bro, that buy these spaces and pretend to be something they're not, and then they make it off the backs of the real coaches. So what I did with my black ass was got my money up, got a space that I own, fucking renovated it for my guys privately, and kept my same clientele, and did everything, dotted all my I's, crossed all my T's, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm me, this is mine, we do our own thing. I don't care who the fuck you are, where you are. If you want to work with me as a coach, this is what I do. If not, keep it pushing because we don't have time. But by taking on that mentality, I've been able to get really good kids, really talented kids from really horrible cities, good fights, good experiences out of the state, out of the country to see bigger than what they're stuck in. I firmly believe that if you jump out your experience, it changes your fucking timeline. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen it, man. I've taken kids from East Los Angeles to Arizona to win world championships. I'm saying off my own dollar, family. And I know what the reward is. I don't know why these people are so greedy, bro. And what ends up happening is world champions, world beaters, monsters, they're really training. They're really getting out the mud. They're really getting recovery. They're really using the proper equipment. They're really taking the proper care to their bodies and careers. They're really learning financial literacy on the road, which these guys don't teach them and drain them for once they go pro. Like, you gotta tell these kids what per diem is when they're AMI, not when they're fucking 8 fights in pro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm cooking over here. And the results is you got guys like Taco.
Yep.
And then you got veterans changing this shit up and coming back like Jamall Emmers.
Yeah. And they're both killing it right now. So props to you for that, bro. Props to you for that mentality. I respect that a lot. Seems like you care about your guys. You know what I mean?
I tell my guys, man, we can go to hell every weekend. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, we're coming back in one piece.
Yeah.
You know? Straight up.
So other than Taco and Emmers, like, is there any other upcoming names from your gym that you want to shout out?
Yeah,
I should maybe keep on my radar.
I got a 125-pound female amateur going pro soon named Julie Raphael.
Julie
And
Raphael.
her last three opponents, she concussed, man. She's a monster.
Damn.
We got Bryce Olives. He just fought. Shout out to Brycey, Kenzilla, Chika, and Nusium. Asher, the Jewish Hammer Tesla. Got a lot of dope amateurs, man. And that's how I'm cooking right now. And as far as pros, nope. If you weren't riding with us this past year, if you weren't in camp, if you couldn't make it through camp, if my time didn't work out for you, nah, man, this is my team. This is who I'm working with. So that's it, Daddy. I'm independent. I don't need nothing else. I got all I need. You feel me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I rate that. That's sick,
Yeah.
man. But yo, tell us about you though, because you're clearly doing big things now. You got two guys, big names, back-to-back wins. You know what I mean? You're clearly doing all the right things, like you said, dots on the I's, crossing the T's. So tell us about you and your MMA background. You said you were fighting before.
Mhm.
What made you? What kind of fights were you doing? Where and like what made you make that switch? Like, yo, I'm a coach. I'm the Warchief.
Well, truth be told, man, I started out like everybody else. I got a jump. Started out King of the Cage. Took my lumps there. Made it out of the regionals to Bama. Fought Tachi. Really good fights, man. I was a 2 division champion, regional man. But I was a dumb kid, bro. Straight up. When I was fighting, I was an idiot, G. And like I crashed out really bad when I was probably like 26. Yeah, man, and fucking said, you know what? I want to do Muay Thai and kickboxing because like my coaches were telling me you couldn't be a striker unless you did the shit. So I used the rest of my MMA body, like career years, to fund my Muay Thai and kickboxing journey, bro. Because you only get paid in those sports, but it's just fun. And I fought monsters, dog. Beat some monsters, had a blast. Brought some fights to Commerce. Brought some really big names to LA to fight me, dog, and won. My retirement fight, I fought Justin Moss. He was a K1 vet. I fought him at his weight, 170. I was a 60-pounder. I said, fuck it. I want to see if I could beat him. Brought him to California. Hell yeah, bro. Brought that big motherfucker to California, tried to put the dogs on him. Almost got him out of there, G. Oh, fuck. I mean, that was a dope fight. Shout out Justin Moss, man. He was dope for that, man. Like, he didn't even have to take the fight, bro. He said, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like a real one, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After that, I started coaching, and I noticed these kids were getting used, G. I noticed my homeboys were in dumb contracts with their management.
But what made you start coaching though? Like, what was that?
This shit right there, bro. Watching how fucking the game was, bro. For real.
True.
So I started asking questions. I was working commentary for a bit, and I started asking questions on the matchup because I can laugh at it now. You know, the same shit that make you laugh, make you cry. Yeah. Every court notice fighter was like some random black or Mexican kid with no gym. Everyone, bro. And I hated that shit. And I'm like, yo, why is this dude with like 8 fights fighting some no name, bro? That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So then I was like, fuck it, let me put a couple guys in the mix. And so I started throwing my guys in these competitions, and we were whooping them. Then we started whooping guys with mad fights. And I was like, oh, these fools are fake. So I retired from commentary quick, started training my guys private, and it just took over my spirit, G, for real. I seen that I could help guys navigate the game without losing money, without paying mad fools, without running, because like a lot of people think it's the house. Nah, man, it's the actual teaching. You got to know what the fuck you're doing, bro. So once we got that established, a lot of people started helping, got some cool sponsors, man, and I keep the guys equipped up. Whatever they need, I handle. And it just knowing I can get them there, man, knowing that there is a clear path to the top, you just got to keep working hard is a real thing, means so much to me. So that's what got me into coaching. Like, I'm literally living a weird ass black guy Disney movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's sick though, man.
Yeah, man, it's cool, bro. You know, I fuck with I can take the losses too, man. The losses hurt, but that's what makes the wins feel so much better, man. Because I know we do more with less. You know?
Yeah, it's part of it, right?
Yeah.
No, that's sick though. That's a sick story, bro. I appreciate you telling me that, man. So yo, I did notice though, y'all be smoking.
Hell yeah.
So tell me about that. Like, what, you don't think smoking weed affects like your performance ability or like your cardio?
Oh, completely it does. That's why you're not supposed to do it all crazy and stupid. And also you're supposed to be in shape and drink water and eat vegetables and shit. Motherfuckers don't do that neither. Imagine if you're running 10 miles a day. You could probably enjoy a joint or a bowl because you just ran 10 miles, right? And you're also proper recovery to your lungs, muscle, you're drinking alcohol. You know what I'm saying? You're really your body. I think what I laugh at is guys see the weed but don't see the work it takes to get a joint around me. Yeah. Like for real, bro. Like my guys can't slack, bro. My guys can't miss practice. My boys can't be, they gotta match their times. I don't care what season it is. You know what I'm saying? My guys come in shape, you know, and and weed is the limit.
Yeah. That's what
That's it. They don't fail drug tests. They adhere to all the rules. They're really good kids, man. You know, some really good hippies.
That's
Straight
good,
up.
man. Like, yeah, personally, I smoke weed too. You know what I mean? Like, and I recently learned to turn it from a habit to, something I would do more as a reward. You know?
Yeah, man, I smoke, bro. Like, peep this, bro. This is how I start my morning, bro. Everybody thinks I'm insane. I wake up at like 4:45. I get myself a nice coffee, make it myself,
Mm.
smoke a bowl to currency, and I dance to my motherfucking self. Cause I know these motherfucking grown ass, stinky, big ignorant motherfuckers about to be in my garage going crazy for 4 hours.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's how I prep every morning. And you got to know I'm dealing with a bunch of dudes that really want to hurt people. So
Mm.
imagine that aggression at 5:30 a.m., bro. A bunch of passive aggressive men, bro. It's like walking in a minefield. And
Yeah, I hear you.
dangerous. Like, bro, calm down.
What's the limit on that though? Like how many
I
splits
think
a day is my limit if I want to do some? You know what I mean?
honestly, bro, at a performance level, you gotta probably do. And I know this sounds this horrible,
Mm.
but like, man, like probably one a day. Gotta find your moment. Yeah, man. Gotta find your moment. Real
Yeah.
shit. So put it like this. When there is no fights, imagine a bunch of dudes waking up at 6 a.m. smoking outside like King of the Hill. Like, fuck it, let's get one done. Let's do it. Let's crack it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, hey, bro. When there's no fights, that's the hardest to get up and fucking run, G.
Yeah.
And
I believe that.
that shit sucks, G. I feel bad for him, but these guys do it. There's some days I want to tell them go home, but I'm like, nah, because somebody's cooking to whoop your ass right now, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
Gotta pay
It's
the
true.
toll. Gotta pay the toll.
It's true. That's a good way to start your day though. You know what I mean? Smoking a spliff to the fucking sun rising. Go
Yeah.
train, do your thing.
Especially after you just killed 10 miles. Stop, bro.
Yeah.
That's
It
rocky
cancels.
shit.
It cancels.
Yeah, that's rocky shit, bro.
Yeah. But what about a guy like Carlos Prates? You see him fucking smoking cigarettes and drinking and shit like that. And they say he's smoking like 10 cigarettes a day, 15 cigarettes a day.
Let's tell you something about a guy like Carlos Prates. If
Yeah.
you're whooping niggas ass like that, hey, bro, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, my G.
Yeah.
Hey, keep going, G. I'll
Yeah.
fuck with it. Hey, especially that knee he hit homeboy with, bro.
Yeah.
Golly, that was beautiful. I was like, that's some nice work. That was
Yeah.
surgery. G. Yeah, get that. I'll throw that nigga a pack of Marlboro. G.
He hit Radke with the knee. Folded him. That was crazy. And he pointed at it first, and then he hit it. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy.
Guys like that, you gotta watch out for them James Dean motherfuckers because
Yeah.
they call their shot, G, and it's gonna hurt when it lands. It's gonna hurt. Hey, imagine this, bro. Imagine this, real shit. Imagine you have to fight Prates,
Mm.
and then this fool smokes you with some Brazilian gangster shit, right?
Yeah.
And you're walking out the hotel, and this motherfucker's outside smoking a cig, tatted up. Like, bro, take my girl in the house. This is too much, bro. That's nuts, bro. That's a real human being, dog.
Yeah, no, for real. No, it's unfair at that point, bro. I couldn't
It's
imagine
unfair,
fighting
bro.
that guy. I couldn't imagine
why-
fighting that guy. What do you think about him versus Ian Gary? You think he's winning that?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I think he is. I think his style's more direct. I think he's gonna I think if he tucks his chin, he's gonna take less damage than Ian going in. I think he might cancel Ian out and have him running on the back foot. I think Gary likes a pretty fight or a fight that he's aggressive in, or he has like he has the dominance of the stand up over. But I think
Yeah.
Prates is gonna toe the line. And I think if he hits him on anything with that power side, it might slow Ian up because he's still very Conor McGregor in his stance, like bladed.
Yeah.
I think Prates might eat that up, bro. Low key. That's
Knock him out. It's 5 rounds.
Yeah, I can see him finishing him within 3.
Yeah.
I think if it goes into the deep rounds, Gary might have the MMA advantage where he might point him.
That's the thing, because he can maybe cancel it on the feet and then work his grappling.
Yeah, because we haven't really seen what Prates is on the ground yet.
Yeah, and we haven't seen him in the later rounds either.
Yeah, I'm good. No problem. Man, you can tell I'm in LA, fam. Look, my dog barking at people, dude, selling me the discount cards. Like, damn, bro, we really in LA?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So what, y'all say fam in LA?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
A lot safer than a lot of other shit.
Yeah. I'm in Toronto and we say fam all the time. So when I heard you saying that in the last interview, I was like, oh shit, where are these guys
Nah,
from?
My pops is West Indian. That's why I'm Guyanese, fool.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we say fam. I was just in London with the Mandem family.
Yeah.
For real. Nah,
Exactly.
bro, like my pops is Guyanese, man. So like he's military. So yeah, bro, Canada, London. I knew those places as a youth. I got cousins out there, man. I got stories of running around Montreal and shit when I was like 16, fam.
Bro, you gonna come to Montreal for the card in May?
Hell no. Hell
Nah.
no. Hell no. I'm trying to stay home, man. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I love the UFC. I love the UFC experience. I think it's dope. But it's also to me, it's like walking into a strip club, bro. Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro. I'm gonna cook these fools, dog. Nah. I think yeah, if I honestly, if it was up to me, I would have Taco fight everybody at the Apex. Hey, just run these niggas down the street real quick. But nah, man. Yeah, the only card I think I'd probably want to go to straight up would be the UFC Noche. That the next one. That one I probably might take a trip to that one.
You think there's gonna be another one this year?
I saw some shit. I think I saw some shit. UFC Noche. Yeah, man. Or a fight night Mexico. Yeah,
The Sphere?
probably. Yeah. If they have some shit like that, bro, I'm going back. Mexico's dope, bro.
But yo, is there something specific you'd be working on in the gym? Like, I asked Taco the same thing. Like, I feel like MMA fighters and coaches obviously are always working on improving, even with good results.
Yeah.
So, like, is there anything specific that like you want to work on with Taco, for example, or Emmers, just because they're the two more known guys?
So the one thing that I always make them work on specifically is evolving, man. You have to have tangible data that you got better than the week before, the day before. If not, you got to go back and fix it until it's better than it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think if you're not constantly working on improving holes, patching holes, looking at new offensive defenses, different things, you're gonna fall short. So in my gym, everything we do is based on tangible data. And if you ain't getting it right on Monday, it's gonna be right Tuesday. And if it's not right by Wednesday, then we're going back. Everybody's going back and doing it over again. I think that group dynamic has really shaped the way they fight and continue to fight, man, for real, for real.
And yo, you got any guys you prefer to like match up your fighters with? Like, do you ever like look at the roster and you're like, yo, let's take this fight because I like how you match up against this guy? Because on my page, I matched up Taco with Jakar Close. I matched up Emmers with Alex Caceres. So let me know what you think about those names, because those are fights I would like to see personally. I think those would be sick fights for both guys. And
honestly, I feel like those are dope matchups, man. Alex Caceres is really dope.
Yeah,
we have a clash of styles. That'll be sick.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
And then Jakar Close, yeah, man, he's a tough guy, man. Honestly, for me, because I know the UFC is like with the cards you think you're gonna get, you're not. It's really weird how it works sometimes. So like, I'm not looking so much for matchups, I guess. In my point of view as a coach, I'm looking for opportunities for finishes based on mistakes made. So yeah, man, we don't really look for matchups. We just kind of look for mistakes. So guys have a lot of technical errors in their style, and especially ones that are winning. Especially the ones that are winning, looking for their mistakes. So, but since it's the UFC, man, a lot of the guys are technically sound. I think the most exciting matchup for me, though, real shit, would be a rematch with Landwehr for Emmers.
Yeah. You want to get back on that one, eh?
Yeah, I would like to take that one back. That one was personal for me, honestly. And Taco, man, Taco, for real, he's such a fucking savage. Taco's just Taco, man. He'll probably wake up tomorrow and be like, Coach, I want to fight at 205 and fight Jamall. He's a monster, man. I think you put Taco against anybody, you're gonna see a different monster every time.
Nah, I believe that. I believe that 100%.
I want to see who the fans want to see him matched up with, bro.
That's all. I think a lot of people were saying Diego Ferreira as well.
Okay. That'd be dope, man.
That'll be a dope matchup too.
Yeah, man. That's why I love it. That's why I love the UFC, bro. It's like all these dudes are like monsters, G. This shit gets fun after a while.
100%, man. It's the best sport in the world. Best, most entertaining shit, man. By far. Best shit to bet on too. Speaking of, you got time to go through this card? Upcoming card this weekend?
Oh shit! I did not do no research on who this fucking car is on this. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Josh Emmett versus Lerone Murphy.
Hold on. Let me look up Lerone real quick. Can I cheat real fast?
Yes, bro. Of course.
I think Lerone Murphy could upset Josh Emmett on that one. I think if he stays technical, he might be able to pull that one over Emmett. I think if Emmett lands on him, he can make it a short night. But if you want my pick, I might have to go Murphy.
Great pick, Coach. I would agree with you there. I think it could end up looking a little bit like the Ilia Topuria and Emmett fight,
right?
Where it goes a distance, mostly on the feet. If there's any grappling, I see probably Murphy being the guy doing it, holding him against the cage. I don't know, man. I see him winning decision here. But obviously, the Josh Emmett power is fucking scary as fuck. You know, you saw what he did to...
Afterlife death.
Yeah, trust me, bro. This guy's power is crazy.
Hold on, let me take my mask off before I get shot out here. My neighbors looking out here like I'm selling drugs or something, bro. Oh my God. What we got? Who else?
Joe Anderson Brito and Pat Sabatini.
Ooh, Mr. Hillhook Sabatini. And homeboy's name one more time?
Joe Anderson Brito Brazilian.
Hey, Brito or Sabatini, Emmers?
Emmers, what you got for me, boss man?
That's a tough one.
I know. Brito, he's the favorite to win the fight. He's
Brito got heavy hands.
Yeah,
I'm about to go with Brito.
I'm going with Brito on that one, G.
I would agree with you. And I don't think Pat Sabatini has the best hands. Like, he's mostly a take you down, submit you type of guy, right?
Yeah, he's a workhorse with the submissions.
But a Brazilian killer like Brito, like, he should be able to neutralize that on the ground.
Facts.
Fuck him up on the feet.
Facts.
Cortavius Romeus versus Chang Ho Lee.
The Chang Ho Lee?
Chang Ho Lee.
You say, bro?
Chang Ho Lee
Versus
Cortavius Romeus.
Cortavius. Bro, why are these names wild, bro? How am I supposed to? Who named these people? Cortavius?
Cortavius Romeus.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Cortavius, your name hurt. You know what? Just because it took so long to figure that name out, I'm going with Lee.
Yeah, just pick against him because of his name, right?
Oh, no. Let me see.
I fuck with that. I'm off to go Lee too, honestly.
Yeah, looking like Lee might give it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Lee?
Yeah, bro. It's Cortavius. Sir, I'm not saying that out loud. No, I'm going Lee on that one, family.
Speaking of Chang Ho Lee, what belt are you? You got a black belt and
I got black belt in karate, fam.
a yellow belt, your favorite, eh?
Oh, listen.
That's all I'm hearing. You like it with the dumplings, nice little dumplings with the.
I got 2 kids look like Tiger Woods. They got the same mama. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Goddamn right. I like what I like, family.
there you go, man.
And everybody hate me for it.
Yeah,
Everybody hate me for it, but hey, I lock mine down. I put 2 in that one. So you like anime and you tattooed? Yeah, you short. Listen, about to have my kids. Oh, I ain't looked back since. Oh man.
I hear you, man.
I love my sisters though, man. I love my sisters. I love my Latinas.
Yeah.
White girls scare me to death. I feel like white women were made for destruction and pain, and everyone should just run from them. Godly, white women are scary. Oh man, hey bro, I was on a fucking plane. Coming back from Mexico, bro. Mind you, we just flew all around the world, and this white lady wouldn't let me get off. She was like, other people want to go by too. I was like, oh no, the big back white lady attack. It's a real thing, man. White women are scary here, bro. God bless them.
Yeah, you ran into a big fat Karen, eh?
Yeah, she tried it, bro. I just told her.
it.
I started calling people. I was like, hey, this is big back lady messing with me. And she ain't got no conditioner in her hair or no chapstick on, and her elbows are mad red. And the back of her feet got the crust on them, and I'm scared, bro. I don't want her to touch me. Like, and I had my Zarape on. What if she coughed on me? She was going to try to Christopher Columbus me, dog. Stop it. Get off me, G. Don't put your hands on my Zarape. Ugh. Yeah, man. Sometimes, bro, you got to watch out for them Karens, bro. They're getting young. Like, we got 2 epidemics in California, bro. You got YNs. You know what a YN is?
No, I heard about the YNs. Trust me.
YNs are insane. They're a real thing. And they're running like packs. You'll be like, oh, shit, it's the YNs. There's nothing you can do about it. You're just stuck. And then you got Karens. They're like, I want to talk to your manager. Like, like, it's fucked up, bro. Yeah, man.
Trust me, bro. You got to stay ready, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, for the Karens, I just keep my lawyer on the phone. Like, see, look, see, there she is. Get on film. Insane. Yeah, bro. Who else we got?
We got Kennedy Nzechukwu, and Martin Budai.
Damn. Emmers, Nachukwu, or Budai?
I'm going Kennedy.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know about that's a big motherfucker, bro. Yeah, I'm going to giant African man. For some reason,
that's what I'm saying.
Nzechukwu sounds like he just been slaying shit. Sorry, other guy, but golly.
I hear you. I'm thinking early knockout too, round 1 or 2.
Yeah.
All right, we got Gerald Mearshart, GM3 versus Brad Tavares, 2 vets.
I'm going Tavares.
Yeah?
Yeah, young vet.
Well, because he won't get taken down by Mearshart, eh?
Yeah, I think Mearshart, Mearshart reminds me a lot of like DDP. Like, they do a lot of wrong stuff right, and it hurts.
Yeah.
So you can't count him out. But I feel like if Tavares has a game plan, he could probably edge GM3 out.
Yeah. Bro, I still remember in the last interview you were talking about DDP. I was fucking dying. You're like, he'll beat you by accident on purpose, bro.
Straight up, bro. Straight up, like he's the dude in the gym. Like you hit him with like a cross, and he somehow up kicked you in the chin, and then when you try to counter, he punched you in the eye. Like, damn, bro, did you do that on purpose? Or you just fucking me up? Like, everybody who fights him ends up fucked up, bro. That says something.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. This guy's crazy to watch. But yeah, I was thinking GM3 when I first saw this matchup, but I don't know. I'm not confident in it. I might have to switch my
GM3, really? Why GM3?
I don't know, man. This guy just finds a sub, bro, somehow, bro. And I just like the play for the money. You know what I mean? I'm a gambling guy at the end of the day, and I know the odds are going to be nice for a round 2-3 sub for GM3. And he's gone in how many fights? You know what I mean? How many subs this guy have? Only thing is Tavares has such good takedown defense, and GM3's takedowns are not good.
Right.
And he's not that good on the feet either compared to Brad.
Yeah. And I feel like
So I don't know, man. That's why I'm like,
I always have a bias when the grapplers don't have a foundation on the feet. You know what I'm saying? Like a strong foundation.
Like he's dropped like a couple people. He dropped Bruno Silva and then choked him. But like, I don't know if he can do that to Brad.
Right.
Brad doesn't even get finished like that. I swear, RoboCop's the only one who finished him.
Right. I remember. Didn't he fight Larkin? I think Larkin had a hard time beating his ass too.
Yeah.
Larkin wasn't a player back in the day.
This one, Torres Finney. Have you seen Torres Finney?
Yeah.
That motherfucker is like what, 5'7", 5'8", built like a tank.
He's feel like Blastoise from Pokemon, dog. How do you fight?
Literally, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Who's he got?
He's got Robert Valentin.
Hold on, let me look at Valentin.
He's looking like a Timu Yuri Prohashka.
Yeah, I got Finney by overhand midget decimation. At 185 too, bro. Stop.
Yeah, I think he can take him down and finish him with the ground and pound.
Yeah, I think he might have a hard time with Finney in a couple places. Truthfully told, because if he tries to shoot on Finney, he's gonna eat some shots, dog.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
And like, how can you even choke out a man like Finney, bro? This guy has no neck, bro.
That's the crazy part. Yeah, I wouldn't want that fight. Yeah, I'm going Finney on that one, fam. That 10-0 means something.
Yeah.
You can tell by his traps.
Speaking of 10-0, we got Luis Gurul and Ode Osborne. Luis Gurul is 10-0 and Ode Osborne 12-8. His record doesn't look good, but he's lost to some good guys. What you think about that one?
No, I don't think Ode beats that kid.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't think so either. You think he's gonna knock him out? Because I think maybe in the later rounds it's possible.
I think he might catch a finish. Yeah, they're going. I think he might catch a finish in the second on that one.
Yeah.
Wear him out in the first. If he fights up, because he still has to fight a guy that's been in there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If he fights up, but that's a tough fight for O'Day, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Davey Grant versus Daniel Santos. Davey Grant, vet. Daniel Santos, he's like Charles Oliveira Jr. pretty much.
I was gonna say, I heard we were watching Santos recently, and he's fighting Grant. I'm going Santos on that one. I like Grant, but I think Santos might give him the beats.
Yeah, take him down, give him the beats.
Yeah, I think Santos might finish this guy.
Oh yeah, submission.
Yeah, I think he might finish him. I think he might submit him. I think he might catch an RNC on him. If Santos turns it up, I think he might catch him slipping.
There you go. That's probably some big money for the bettors that are watching this one. Daniel Santos by submission. That's probably some crazy plus money. I don't got the odds in front of me, but yeah, I was thinking Daniel Santos by decision.
Really?
But you could be right. You could be right. For sure. This guy can definitely submit him. I don't know. Maybe I'm just high on Davey Grant after his last fight because he looked good.
Yeah, I think because Grant plays the submission game, he might get caught. He could bet him out.
Yeah.
He could bet him out, but I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, you could be right there for sure. I think I'm going to have to go with Daniel Santos for the pick 2.
Yeah.
Dion Barbosa versus Diana Belbita. I don't know if you've seen these chicks, but one of them is fucking Brazilian and is more muscular than me. And the other one, I don't even know where she's from, but she's kind of cute. And she's 15 and 9.
Oh, no.
And she's been getting submitted. And this girl, Dion Barbosa, she's the one who just head kicked Kong Wang and then choked her out.
Right. Yeah, that looks like somebody's getting hurt that night, fam. I'm going muscle ahead.
So too.
I feel like somebody about to have a rough night at the hospital.
You think round 1?
Yeah. Yeah. God damn. That's cold business, bro. Imagine waking up like, I gotta fight her. I'd be mad. Like, who's in charge of my booking? They hate me. Golly.
Nah, for real, I'm not taking that fight. I'm pulling Joe Pyfer, man.
That really happened, poor guy. Yeah, they were saying he looked kind of like sickly too.
Yeah.
They're saying before he looked like he didn't like couldn't hydrate type shit. He looked
I seen it. He was fucking hating on Mexico after that. I was tight. I watched his live. Fucking.
You know why, bro? Listen, I saw this in Mexico too. If you go to Mexico, just because the dollar means that much more than the peso, don't be acting like a douchebag, bro. They still gotta cook your food, dog. I was like, you better be nice to these auspicious people because you want your flex stank for real, or you want to have it flanked on the floor before you catch it, brother. Hey, it's not going for that. This ain't Sizzlers, daddy. Hey, I ate all the Mexican cuisine. I had street food. Hey, we felt fine. Like, I don't know what y'all better be nice to them people, man, going over there talking shit. Bro, who's cooking the food?
Saying, bro. I heard Mexico got great food. I'm sure Taco had some tacos.
Oh, we were dying every morning on how dope the food was, bro. Like, imagine real life Mexican food. Like you could smell it from like the 30th floor, bro.
Yeah.
What? I was like, bro, I for sure put on like 15 pounds in Mexico.
Yeah.
Also, Britain had the dopest scenery and the coolest people that London had that I've ever met, but their food fucking sucks. Their food was bad.
Yeah, I
London had
believe
bad
that.
food, bro.
Well, yo, if you guys ever, one of your guys ever is fighting in Canada,
Okay.
follow that the Mystic fucking mask.
Y'all got
I'll put you
food?
on. I'll put you on the good eats out here.
All right, don't get us robbed by top 5, bro. We heard about how you Crody's roll out there. Don't get me top 5, bro.
Yo, heard about top 5?
Yeah, you know, we
GGs.
be up on them boys out here, bro. We be looking like, man, these Canadian niggas is wild.
Yeah, no, they get crazy. They get crazy.
I've been bouncing back and forth with Canada, me and my cousin since fucking Cardinal official, dog. Stop
Oh,
playing.
yeah?
Oh yeah, fam. Stop playing with me, bro. Yeah, for real, bro. Yeah, I'm 39, G.
Word.
I'm an old head, bro. I've been around this motherfucker a couple times.
On status?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Go,
That's why they hate me, bro, because I was chilling. And then it was like, you can't coach. I was like, I can't coach. Watch this, nigga. Hold my joint. Show these niggas what's really cooking real quick.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
We got Reese McKee and Daniel Frunza. You know these guys?
No. Who you got on this one?
Honestly, bro, I think Frunza has the power. McKee has the experience. And I think he really needs this one. He's off like 3 losses, but they're against good guys. He's been a tough out. He's only been knocked out by Hamzat Chimaev. Then he fought Chidi and Angelusa, and he lost a decision to both of them.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he can maybe survive the power of Daniel Frunza. And at underdog money, I might have to take him in this spot.
Yeah. But Franza's tough, bro.
I know he got a KO in his contender series fight. I think round 2, but I think he got touched in the beginning and then came back. I don't remember though.
Let me see Franza real quick. Let me see this matchup. I think you're going underdog money, yeah?
I might have to go underdog still.
I think this might be Reese's walking papers.
Yeah?
Yeah. Franza, let's see. Yeah.
What you think? Knockout? Round 2?
Let me see real quick. Franza, let me see.
I'll look at maybe a hedge bet with a round 2 or 3 knockout I could do for Frunza, but I don't know. I was leaning underdog money, unless you could convince me otherwise.
This fool has some power, bro. I think Franza might be able to get McKee out of there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think he might be able to even get him out of there in a second.
Okay. I like that.
Because Pete, like, that fool's been starching dudes. Yeah, he's been starching some dudes.
I like the pick, though. Daniel Frunza round 2 knockout.
Yeah, I like that. Damn, that fool starts Kutsui. Yeah, I'm going Franza on that one, G.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's put some beats on some dudes. He might be showing up, bro.
Interesting.
He might be showing up. This might be a bad night for Reese McKee.
I'll hit you with this one. This one can be the last one because the next 2 are girl fights. Really care about them too tough. Victor Henry, Pedro Falcao.
But she got me on that one, you motherfucker. Motherfucker, you got me now. You got me. Caught me slipping on one, you bastard. Okay. Because he's my boy, I got to go Vic Henry.
All right. I'm going to have to go against you on this one, coach.
Fuck.
I'm going to have to go with the Brazilian. He's younger.
Vic, call me. Call me Vic.
I'm going to have to go against Vic, man.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Call me Vic. Get this boy out of here. Fuck. Woo. That's a good fight, man.
Should be a good fight. I don't know. I just think he's younger and he's probably hungry.
No. Don't tell me. Don't
He's
tell
hungry.
me.
He
Don't
came
tell
in
me,
short
Cody.
notice on his last fight.
Don't tell me, Crody.
I don't know. I could be wrong though. You know, Vic is good on the feet. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Vic can do it up.
his time's not done. Like 37 is strong. He's beating some guys.
Yeah.
But I think he just got finished for the first time in his last fight.
Yeah.
It's either come back or I don't know. But
Yeah.
Pedro's the underdog and that's talking to me too. So
I feel you. I'm gonna go with Vic. You know the game. Guys are all California. You know?
there you go. Who are your 3 most confident that we just listed out of all the guys we named? I don't know if you even remember them.
I do. I remember the homegirl with the buff neck. I for sure she's gonna get that one.
She's in there. Dion Barbosa. That's a lock. But for a finish too.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna bet her because that's not. She's like minus 1,000 at this point. Just bet finish. She's gonna get it.
Yeah, then you got I think Reese McKee's about to get smoked.
Okay, that's a confident pick. All right.
And I think
I like
Torres
it.
Finney.
And then Torres Finney. Little 3-leg parlay. All right, man. You heard it here from the Warchief coach.
I
That's a
appreciate
3-leg
you,
parlay. So I'm gonna put that in there for those watching. And I'm gonna say my 3-legger is gonna be. Let's go Lerone Murphy.
Okay.
Let's go Kennedy Nchukwu.
Okay.
I think he's getting that knockout. And then let's go with our girl Dion Barbosa to get a finish.
Yeah. I fucks with it.
So that's our 2 parlays, 3-leg parlays. That's what we're giving out on the channel. So I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the wisdom.
No problem, man.
Appreciate everything, bro.
No problem, man. Appreciate
I'm
you
gonna,
having me, man. It was a vibe.
I'm gonna hit you real quick. Trivia, UFC trivia. I hit Taco with it, so I'm gonna have to hit you with it too.
Okay.
Just a bunch of quick questions. You give me your fastest answer. I'm gonna say hardest hitter in the UFC.
Hardest hitter in the UFC right now, Chidi Ojikwani.
Damn. Best wrestler in the UFC.
Best wrestler in the UFC, Jamal.
Best wrestler.
Because we look at
So, what definition of wrestler?
like what type of wrestler you talking about? Because
Like,
that's you can't just be
wrestling their whole life or MMA wrestling.
like MMA wrestler or basic wrestler.
I'm asking you a general question. Best wrestler in the UFC.
It's fucking tough, man.
I would say who I like the best wrestler in my opinion. Everybody's going to probably say I'm fucking tripping. I think Charles Oliveira has some really good wrestling skills.
Mm.
I think they're very underrated. I would say Charles Oliveira, dog.
Yeah, a lot of people will say you tripping.
Who you got?
But I'll give it to Islam.
Islam. Oh yeah, Islam Makhachev. I'm tripping. Islam.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm high as hell. Islam Makhachev got the best wrestling period right now. Yeah, his shit's slick too.
Funniest UFC fighter.
Kevin Holland.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck.
That was hilarious.
Yo, what would you tell him as a coach? Like with him being so on and off with winning and losing, like what would be your take if you were coaching him?
Honestly, I think if you could just connect to him and whatever type of time he's on, just make him match that energy with the training, it'd be fine. Because he's a workhorse. He's an athlete. He obviously can transition and turn the corner. He's probably a mood-based fighter. Probably just got to find a guy he connects with and keep him on the track, honestly. Because like I met the guy, he's dope, man, and there's a lot of brain in there, and he uses it. He's just a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. Which fighter on the roster would you want to go to dinner with all time?
Me personally,
Yeah.
Zhang Weili.
Hey,
Hey, and I'm wearing my best Chris Tucker suit, motherfucker. I'm gonna be in there. Yeah. Goddamn right. You heard it here. You heard it here first, motherfucker. Don't let it happen either. It's gonna be the greatest Instagram post, cuz like everybody who said it wouldn't happen can choke on a frozen pickle.
there you go, man. You heard it. You heard it here. Shout out Zhang Weili. Someone tell her ni hao. Coach is hollering.
Yeah.
Who'd you want to party with?
Who I want to party with?
Yeah, UFC all time.
Damn, that's a good one. Sheesh. I probably want to party with Wanderlei Silva. I want to see the axe murderer is on when he's drunk, nigga. I want to see that. That'd be crazy. That'll be nuts. I'll probably be like partying with Mike Tyson. Yeah,
probably right.
For sure. Yeah, man. I want to throw a table around in some random Brazilian bar, dog. Let's do it.
I feel like I know the answer to this one. Favorite female fighter?
Favorite female fighter? Oh, actually, no. My favorite female fighter of all time UFC is Holly Holm, dog.
Oh yeah?
Hell yeah. Holly Holm was the shit, fam. Because low key, she could really box and she could really like kickbox. So she was like really, I trained with her a couple of times in Albuquerque. Yo, she put shit into mouth on grown dudes, bro. She was dope, man. She like know how a lot of people say they live like the MMA lifestyle, that shit? No, that was like female Rocky, dog. Like that's my favorite female fighter of all time. I seen her spar with John Jones. Like fuck it, put the headgear on and just say fuck it and go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Holly Holm's dope. And then she, real story. We were there for training camp. And shout out my boy Cody Bollinger. He used to be a fighter, man. Bellator Ultimate Fighter. Getting ready for Ultimate Fighter, I think. And he had to spar Holly. And she dropped that fool, dog. She hit him with
no way.
Wallowed him. And she said 3-2. And then he was going back. She head kicked him. I said, oh, shit. She put the beats on him. It was clean, too. I was
That's
like,
crazy.
Man, this lady's for real. Yeah, Holly Holm, dog, for real.
There you go. That's a good pick. Best fight IQ in the UFC?
I think the best IQ in the UFC currently is the fight nerds, dude. And it's not even his so much MMA knowledge or IQ prowess is what he's put together. I see him cooking. I see what he's cooking. I see exactly how he's cooking because they try to do it here in the States, but he got it done in Brazil. So with that being said, me or that guy, and I'm coming for him. Coming for him. Yeah, I think there's not a lot of I think the old heads are stuck in their ways, man. I think the fight nerds guy is really good. I think Mike Brown too. We can't count out Mike Brown. Mike Brown's really good. Was the ATT? Him and Thiago Alves got some monsters cooking too. Gotta watch those guys.
Best hands in the UFC?
Best hands? Jamall Emmers.
There you go. Say you're in a street fight. It's 3v5.
Okay. 2
UFC fighters all time. Who you picking to ride out?
All time?
Yeah.
Taco and Emmers? We're wiping shit.
Yeah.
We're wiping shit. It's gonna look like a Marvel movie. Are you
there you go. Avengers Assemble.
Oh my god. Avengers. Hey, Emmers, my bad. Imagine me, you and Taco at a 3v5, dog. Like it's us 3 versus 5 random niggas.
Like street?
Yeah. It's like the Power Rangers. Yeah. I'm gonna be jumping off people's shoulders and landing Macho Man elbows, bro. We're gonna go crazy. What? Yeah, bro. If that ever, oh, bro, that would be nuts. Yeah, man. I put me and my two boys against anybody, bro. A 5? Oh my God, we're going to prison.
You and Taco have been super supportive towards me, so I appreciate y'all both for that. You know, God bless you and everything you're doing with Emmers and Taco. And
Man.
yeah, bro, I appreciate you coming on here, talking to me, taking the time and shit.
Yeah. Type shit, bro. It's family, man. I see you hustling, G. So like, yeah, man. Anybody, I always tell the guys, if I see somebody chasing their dream, I'm always going to throw on running shoes, dog. It's the least you can do if you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
A lot of people are weird with their moments. I call it. Nah, man, it's an opportunity for everybody to do something with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you better get a fucking space, do your podcast thing, man, and hustle up, bro. Because who else is going to do it, bro? Who else?
I'm
Who
gonna
the
do
fuck
it.
else? You know what I'm saying? So we support, man. We got your 6, wherever this journey goes, bro. For real, for real. You fuck
Real
with
one, bro.
fuck with you, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. Real one, bro. 100%. And yeah, bro, I'm trying to take it far, bro. I'm trying to do something with it, you know? Whether it's like, I don't really give a fuck, you know? I'm just doing this real shit. Me and you were talking, we're authentic, we're smoking, you know what I mean? I'm not like these motherfuckers that are gonna ask you these boring ass questions or fucking spread no bullshit. Yeah, bro, I'm open to talking to anybody, so you know.
I appreciate that, man. And honestly, too, man to man, it's cool being able to have a space to be able to just speak freely, be chill. I ain't gotta worry about fuck shit because like even with the Emmers thing, real shit at the fights, that was a rough scenario, bro, because like nobody wants that.
Yeah.
You know? And like nobody, like I can give a fuck about viral or none of that shit, bro. I got my life is good where it's at. You know? But I know a lot of people aren't happy, and that could be a catalyst for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, man. If people want to hear it, I wanted to give it to a real channel. I wasn't trying to clickbait it or ride no. And man, at the end of the day, we got the W and the best show in the world. We got to see 2 of the greatest places. We got to support our friends. The hood bet. All our boys are betting. They're following the game. They're watching your shit. Now they knowing what's going on. That's what we wanted, man, was to bring that awareness. So any opportunity we can and just help each other, man. You know, I don't know why it's so hard for these weirdos, but it is what it is, you know.
What it is, man. What can you say? All right, man. That's it. That's all for this show. I got my guy, the Warchief, Chris Cully. I appreciate you, mask off, for coming on.
No problem, fam. I appreciate you for having me, G.
And y'all look out for this motherfucker. These guys are on the come up.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.